What does it take to rebuild a heart shattered by betrayal? And what does it cost to reclaim your voice? 9 years ago, I thought I knew love, trust, and friendship until the night my world unraveled. My name is Elise, and this is the story of how I lost everything, only to find something greater in the ashes. It was a warm June evening when I stood in a white dress, my heart racing with anticipation. My fiancé, Daniel, was everything I dreamed of: kind, ambitious, with a smile that made my fears vanish. Beside me was my best friend, Claire, my confidant since childhood. She'd helped plan every detail of the wedding, from the lilies to the vows. But as I walked toward the altar, something felt off. Daniel's eyes darted to Claire, and her smile wasn't joy, it was triumph. That night, they left together, leaving me with a broken engagement and a fractured soul. The betrayal cut deeper than I could describe. Claire, the sister I never had stolen the man I loved. Whispers followed, mephiting glances from friends, awkward silences at gatherings. I moved to a new city, determined to rebuild. I threw myself into my work, launching a small jewelry design business. Each piece I crafted delicate necklaces, bold rings became a fragment of my healing. But the scar remained, a quiet ache that surfaced in lonely moments. 9 years passed. My business grew, earning accolades and invitations to exclusive events. When I received an invite to the Sterling Gala, a prestigious charity event, I hesitated. The guest list included Claire and Daniel, now married. Their names splashed across society pages as a power couple. But something stirred in me, not vengeance, but a need to face the past. I RSVP'd yes. The night of the gala, I stood before my mirror, smoothing the emerald green gown that hugged my frame. It was bold, a statement of who I'd become. My hands trembled as I fastened a necklace of my own designous silver chain with a single, radiant sapphire, symbolizing resilience. I wasn't the broken girl from 9 years ago. I was ready. The ballroom glittered with chandeliers and champagne flutes, the air thick with wealth and ambition. I spotted Claire across the room, her laughter loud, her arm linked with Daniel's. He looked older, his charm dulled by time. She wore a crimson dress, flashy but desperate. I felt no rage, only clarity. This wasn't about them, it was about me. The gala's highlight was an auction, with proceeds funding a children's hospital. I donated a custom jewelry piece, a sapphire-encrusted bracelet valued at thousands. As the auctioneer described it, the room buzzed. Then Claire stood, raising her paddle, her voice cutting through the crowd. 10,000, she called, smirking as if claiming victory. I felt eyes on me, waiting for my reaction. I stood, my voice steady. 20,000. Gasps rippled through the room. Claire's smile faltered, but she countered, 25. I didn't hesitate. 50. The room fell silent. Claire's paddle dropped, her face pale. Daniel shifted uncomfortably. The auctioneer called my bid, and the bracelet was mine. But I wasn't done. When the auction ended, I took the stage, the bracelet in hand. The spotlight was blinding, but my voice didn't waver. 9 years ago, I learned that love and trust can be broken. I began, my eyes sweeping the crowd. But I also learned that we can rebuild stronger, wiser, kinder. This bracelet isn't just jewelry. It's a symbol of second chances. I'm donating it back to the hospital, along with an additional $50,000, to help children who deserve a chance to shine. The crowd erupted in applause. I stepped down, my heart pounding but light. Claire approached, her face tight. Elise, she started, but I raised a hand. I forgive you, I said softly. Not for you, but for me. Her eyes widened, and she nodded, speechless. Daniel stood frozen behind her, irrelevant. As I left the gala, the night air felt alive. I'd spoken my truth, not with anger, but with grace. The past no longer held me. I was free not because I'd won, but because I'd chosen to rise. The stars above seemed brighter, and for the first time in years, I felt whole.